Well, I suppose it's officially summer FIFA. It's begun, right? 84x10 repeatable is here. We do have some sad news to talk about, though, unfortunately, today, that we'll take a trip down memory lane to sort of reminisce on what the news is, and that is that the FIFA 23 servers are going down. We'll go on to FIFA 23 today and talk about that. We've got some SBC ban stuff. It seems EA are actually attempting to start kind of phasing them out, it looks like, which is interesting. And also the setup is slightly different. I just got a new desk and it's massive and it's way better than what I had before, so I got to kind of like readjust sort of the camera position, the background, and kind of everything like that. So over the next few days, you'll see some adjustments and stuff like that. So I apologize if anything's kind of weird right now. If you guys would like to buy coins, you can go to mmoxp.com. There will be a link in the description down below. They are the cheapest and the safest option. You can use my code JFC at checkout for an 8% discount. But as always, especially now that we're literally in August, I appreciate you all being here, and we will open these 86 by, is it the 86 by 11? Is that what it is? Oh, that one's gone now, I think, actually, because I just see this one here. We have 33 by 84. I want to see how close I can get to making my money back off of this pack here. We'll open one of those and see what happens. I will say, though, that apparently the pack weight has been worse since the new batch, I guess. People have said the 89 exchanges right now appear to be like way worse than they were prior to this best of batch. So I think what's happening here probably is that we now have more higher rated cards in packs, so the pack weight has gotten slightly worse. There's a ton of, special 88s before and 89s, and there still are those, but I think there's less of them than in the previous batch. So I think that's probably what's happening here, and it's unfortunate that we'd have worse pack weight, but I think that it probably is right, that it probably is worse pack weight right now. And guys, random side note, can we talk about this damn pre-order screen that pops up when you load the game up? It takes like 30 seconds to have the screen load every single time you load the game up. Is that just me that it takes that long for, or is that YouTube? Because that is ridiculous. It takes like an extra minute, and I know first world problems, obviously, but that loading screen, I see the EA fucking loading screen sitting there for like ever, and it just never loads. And quickly, guys, yes, we did get these 99 cards. I'm sure you've seen them already, but they are only in packs for 2 days. So if you want to grind out and try and get some of these cards, they are only in packs for 2 days, and obviously they're all pretty insane cards. The defenders, it's hard to use sometimes, the women's defenders, but Lauren James and Russo and even Walsh looks crazy. Mead, Toon, and Clinton there. So if you want to try and grind these cards out, then you only have 2 days to do that. So I want to throw that out there because people think it's like a week they're in packs for. You do have a couple of days, though. So we do have this tweet from Unique Riggers here. Right around the same time, everyone was kind of realizing that it seems like soft bans for SBCs are much more lenient. In fact, some people are literally saying they can't get banned right now. If they're doing 500 in an hour and they're not getting banned. And there were still some people saying that they were getting banned after a certain amount of time, but it looks like it's definitely either extended in terms of how many you can do without getting soft banned, or there's like a problem with it right now, and that's why they're slipping through the system. This Lewis guy says, I did 170 A3 plus player picks all in one go last night. Didn't get one on the web app. By one, he means an SBC ban, right? Which is strange, as I usually have to switch gens about halfway through that amount. Because if you don't know, PS5 and PS4 have like their own sort of ban system. So if you get banned on the PS5 for SBCs, then you can go to the PS4 version and you're not banned on there. But it looks like something definitely has changed with them. So is it going to be a mistake where, in 2 days we'll be back to normal here, or are they really trying to eventually phase this stuff out? Because it is an actual issue when it comes to summer FIFA, especially considering it's just all packs and picks right now. So you should give people the ability to just do whatever the fuck they want to, right? And I understand that things like Pale Tools can do it, maybe too fast for EA's eyes, but people are literally just straight up doing the squad builder in the game, and they're getting banned for it, right? No Pale Tools, no external tools of any kind helping them craft stuff, and they're still getting banned. So that should never be the case, right? And people are right that technically the unlimited grind is not unlimited if you can get banned for doing too many SBCs. And Fut Yapper also came in here about an hour apart from tweets here. So 9:17 a.m. and then we got 10:24 a.m. about an hour. I've done 237 SBCs since this tweet and not been soft banned. The two guys down here done 1,000 plus in 4 hours, which that would obviously be a ban. And then this guy says I did around 220 in the span of an hour. So yeah, it looks like they definitely have changed. I don't think they're removed at all, but I do think they have definitely changed, which is a good thing. Because EA did say they're investigating that. I think somebody asked, was it Fut Accountant asked Fut Economist about that? So at least it's nice that it was acknowledged, and maybe now we're actually seeing maybe a change in the system. Maybe when the game starts next year again, it's going to be the exact same, and it's just the summertime that this change is happening. But okay, so next bit of news here, Heung-min Son leaving Spurs. If you guys didn't see that, we're definitely going to get an end of an era card here. It's funny because, yeah, what Waldy says here, EA must be kicking themselves. They dropped a 98 card in packs like 6 hours before he announced it, and that's exactly what happened. So I think we'll probably see it like next week sometime. We'll see an end of an era Sun, but there's no way we don't see that. Perfect little preseason SBC, right? And guys, I'm sure most of you probably saw this already, but if you're interested in the career mode deep dive, there was a lot in there. We won't go over it much in this video. Let me know in the comments if you want me to cover more, offline stuff too, because we always can on the channel. But if you didn't check it out, just go check it out and see if there's some stuff in there you maybe are interested in. We've got stat tracking now, at least for the previous season, which is, I guess, a bonus. And also you can see stats from other leagues. Before you start your simulation, you can actually, it's like Football Manager actually, where you can select what leagues you want to heavily simulate. So you can actually see now the stats in the Serie A if you're in a career mode with Bayern Munich, right? So that's a huge step up, and that's kind of the bare minimum. I mean, that fact that that's not been a thing is kind of ridiculous, but at least it's in the game now, and there's more new features like random events can happen. There's challenges. Here's the manager market screen right here, right? Looking at all the managers, and they have the dominant tactic, job security, hiring likelihood. There's things to look at in there and some cool new additions. I see how career mode fans are pretty happy about it, but it's still, a lot of this stuff is stuff that, should be in the game already, so it's always difficult to judge those new features. And if you complete those challenges, you can get some retro kits, I believe, maybe some icons as well for your player career or manager career too. But also, they did confirm that Totti's in the game next year. I think this might have been an accident, but they confirmed that Totti's in the game because they showed his picture here in this career mode deep dive. So that's confirmed. I think we are probably going to have almost all of the leaked icons or ones that were in testing, quote unquote, to be in the game. If I had to guess, I think they're all pretty much in. And also what's interesting is that it looks like the old dynamic image filter for icons where it's like black and white, they might be doing away with that because usually you don't see the dynamic image filters like this on the icons. That's just the screen here. So is that just this, or is it a bigger theme? Because we saw in the trailer as well that they didn't have the black and white like filter on them then. So I mean, maybe they're changing that up, which I guess is something. And guys, we talked about this. Okay, if you somehow had this R9 card, he went from 8 mil to 2 mil, and if you want to look at his price now, it's even worse. Oh, it's actually not. Never mind. I thought it was worse than this. I think it was worse at some point. So this shows 2.1 here. I saw he was 1.8 earlier, back to 2.5. Now this is still going to go down, I think, but this is why you have to sell before any best of in any FIFA ever. No ifs, ands, or buts. Said it a million times. Don't need to say it again. And here we go. We got this news here, and that's the news that FIFA 23 is going to be shutting down on October 30th, I believe. Yep, October 30th, FIFA 23 shutting down there. And we'll go and check FIFA 23 out in just a sec here, but it seems like they're doing these way quicker than they used to, right? It feels like they've really been trying to stop allocating servers to older games, it seems like, because I think FIFA 17 and 16 got shut down. No, FIFA 17 for sure got shut down in like 2023. So it used to be like a 6-year gap or so. Now it's like a 2.5 to 3 year gap. We see these things be shut down. Madden 22 as well being shut down. So FIFA is actually the furthest ahead. You got NHL 21, you got Madden 22, and you got FIFA 23. So it seems like maybe that's going to be some sort of server allocation thing, which maybe they're trying to help, right? Maybe that's what's going on here. It's kind of to make a broader point about what these Ultimate Team games are, right? It doesn't feel like that long ago that we were playing this, and this is what happens when you have a yearly cycle game, right? It sounds obvious, but this is the side effect of that is that for most of us, all our shit is gone after a year, right? This Holland card, this like infamous, not infamous, this famous season pass Holland card, which is a crazy card and always was. We get to October, you can't even see this card anymore. It never happened. It's like you never owned it in the first place. So just a good reminder, right, of the fickleness of these games, right? And some of these cards are crazy, by the way. There's 96 Eto. Wow, I forgot about this card here. Shapeshifters Eto, 5-star, 5-star. What's this Nkunku card? I don't remember this Nkunku card in the slightest bit. Man, I do miss no playstyles, right? You just had a card with crazy stats and you put him in your team and just see how he played. Yeah, there were player traits, of course, too, and insane in-game stats. They're like finesse shot, outside foot shot, flare, but it wasn't to nearly the same level, right? And I hope that next year, obviously, one of the things they're changing is they are changing the effectiveness of playstyles, right? They're trying to make just the stats mean more. 99 to Dan is insane. 5 goals, only 55 games. I was not using this card, right? This Yaya Toure. Futties Heroes Yaya Toure. Wow, this card was also ridiculous. What's this 97 Varane? Level up Varane? I don't even remember like what what this card even is. This card exists on the market right now. Is it an SBC? Compare price. I'm assuming there's nothing on the market. Yeah, I don't even know why I tried to do that. Marquisio Ronaldinho here. Wow, I've only played 64 games with Dino. Cover star icon Ronaldinho. Wow. Futties Buchanan. Yep. Neymar, Rashford, Henry, 99 insane card. 98 Gavu. Yeah, remember this Cruz Shapeshifters and also in the season pass? Like it feels like not that long ago, right? Son, Busquets, Jairzinho here. What do I have in this club right now? Do I have anything in here? Or do I kind of use all of it in SBCs? Oh, I have 99 Pele. Okay. Bellingham at Real Madrid. Like this, I feel like this game just happened to Garrincha. Center mid Van Dijk. That card was a fucking joke, by the way. That was a ridiculous card. That should not have been in that should have been illegal to put that guy in center mid. Team of the year, Benzema. Forgot about that. 97 Rooney. Victor Osimhen. Team of the season, Ginola, Alvarez. There's Alawayron. This is Alawayron's best year, right? Like this was the Alawayron year. Yeah, played 30 games with a 99 base pace. This was like the god of the year. You think of FIFA 23, you think of Stepovers and Alawayron. Like that's what you think of, and what a card he was. Well, I actually have a loaded club here. Team of the year, Courtois. I remember that card. Buddies, Di Natale, Bruno Fernandes, Shapeshifters. Interesting. Team of the year, Musiala. Or sorry, team of the season, Musiala. Back when Tots cards had 88 shooting and were still good. You know, they really did. You know, they've moved the power curve like crazy, right? Just even seeing it in here, like a futties card with 92 shooting would be like, you just wouldn't see that, or at least one that was good. You know, it's hard to find those as like right wings, right? Center back Lacroix there. Striker Rudiger. This was an insane card too. This was like up there with the checks and stuff like that. This was like a ridiculous card. We gotta find check, by the way. That's a must find in this whole in this whole thing. That's a must find. Is that level up Cavani? Did not know this card still existed. I miss Cavani in FIFA. Oh, work rates too. High Cavani. Wow, I miss a lot of this stuff, man. 95 World Cup R9 in there. Saw Futties, Grealish, and Coutinho. Futties, Xavi Simons. Where did this Pele come from? Is he tradable or something? Oh, I forgot about this. I played 1,300 games with this Pele. Holy shit. That is, yeah, I packed him really early on, I think, in this year. That's one of my most probably played cards I've ever used in any game, I think. Somehow Militao's got a red card. Sorry about that, Militao. He's been on the red for 3 years. Oh, there's Check. There he is. This striker Check, man, was unbelievable. It wasn't that long ago, so most of you guys know this, but I mean, this is honestly a top 5 striker of all time, maybe, when you think about just overpoweredness in FIFA, because I think this was like the lengthy times, right? First game a lengthy, and I mean, he was ridiculous. Eric Cantona. I have this Dino too. I think I packed him pretty early on. Yeah, 220 games with Dino there. Teo. This Teo definitely was insane. I only played 4 games. Oh, I bought him. I somehow bought this Teo. Okay. Tots Brownhill. Okay. Goalkeeper Kyle Walker. What else we got here? We got this Hullet. This Hullet's really used, right? 1,000 games on this Hullet too. Wow, I packed him really early on. I had really good pack luck this year. Back when like base Hullet would last until like literally June. Like even 2 years ago, base Hullet, I feel like lasted the whole year basically. Tots Verratti, Tots Akpom. There he is. Oh, I forgot. I forgot that I was gonna see this card here, and it brings back bad memories. We're just gonna move along. That's triggering right there. That's real triggering. Pepe, Shapeshifters, Player of the Month Mbappe. Yep, I remember this Player of the Month Mbappe card. That's a FIFA legend right there. Everybody had that Player of the Month Mbappe card. Team of the Year Icon Van der Sar. Remember that was a really big one too. Kind of getting down to the nitty gritty here. This Fofana card was really good. That 99 pace Ferrari, of course. EA, you're so funny and so awesome. Vieira, I think I packed him pretty early on, right? Yeah, 340 games there. Even his goal design. Does this goal design not look better than what we had? Am I tripping about that? Just pure nostalgia right here. But this goal design, even this looks better. Like, what? I feel like we've just gone backwards in so many different ways. I don't know why. I'd just like to know why Futties Neymar is not playing for me right now. Like, what's Vinny doing up there? And my Futty, chemistry. Back when chemistry was actually, yeah, I have 3 icons in here. Chemistry is actually harder to get in this game, but I don't care. Why is Neymar not starting in that team? That's ridiculous. What are the packs right now? We have 600,000 coins. Are there any like SBCs or anything like that right now? Nope, it's got upgrades and FUT Champions upgrades, looks like. I think I don't have any more of those FUT Champs players. We probably would have seen them, right? Well, hey, squad battles is still running. You guys can get your squad battles games in. You got actually like 20k points here. There's actually people still playing this, which, you know, fair enough, getting some rewards out of it. This was the best gameplay we probably had since FIFA 17 or 18, probably. Maybe 20, you could say. Hey, preview packs are still here. Are there anything else? No, so we just have a preview pack. So, okay, we probably won't open any packs here. We've got ourselves nothing. What's this pack animation? I totally forgot about it. Is that Damari Gray? Yes, that is. And is that a glitch? What the hell is that kit? Oh, wait. List anything for 30k XP? Wait, we can actually get some packs here, can't we? Where's the season? Yeah, we can actually get a bunch of That's actually a genius idea, because people will be playing this game still and trying to like list cards up or buy cards, right? Hey, we'll open 84 by 20. We'll list a card up. We're on the transfer list here. Hey, Buffon. Okay, we'll list up a little little Parma Buffon. Why not? And we just completed 30 levels. There we go. Only problem is there's no claim all option, so I can't claim all of them. I have to go individually one by one here if I want to actually open all these, which I'll open a couple of them. Is anything even in packs here right now? I don't even know if they kept specials in packs or not. Like, is it just going to be gold cards? Is there not even a point in even opening these? 585. It's just a gold, isn't it? Okay, so maybe there's not even a point in opening these if it's just gold cards. We get ourselves... Okay, yeah, there's no point in opening these. So, okay, let's go back to our current day pack opening. Sorry, FIFA 23, your days are up. We'll miss you. You'll actually be missed. I mean, that was actually a pretty decent game. Oh, man, it's every time you start the game up, you just sit here. Okay, 33 by 84, all tradable. 250k down the drain because why the hell not at this point, I guess. Let's rip it open and see what we can get. We're gonna get specials, obviously, in here. We'll see what we can get, and okay, actually got a lot of specials so far. I mean, we have to get a lot of them to have any sort of chance of making any sort of coins here, and actually, yeah, that's a big loss. That's going to be a loss. So there was Ronaldo worth anything because of his Evos? No, the price range is still adjusted there. And, you know, we'll get some coins back from this, but 75k, 250k, some of the other stuff, we probably lost 150k on that. So that's, folks, don't open that pack. Okay, that was definitely not worth it. Experiment failed, absolutely failed. We'll open a 40 by 82 as well to end things off here. Tradable to try and see if my controller disconnects again. It does not. Okay, let's see what we can get. We're gonna get ourselves... And what? I didn't even press that. My controller is pressing shit on its own right now, and it's 45k discard, so... Okay, well, that's how you lose coins right there, folks. Thank you all for being here today. I love you all. See you soon. Peace.